King himself is here in the house. Oops.
How are you?
I love when you're here.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
I like being here.
I haven't seen you since New Year's Eve. Even though
That's
we weren't
right.
together, I was with you.
Really? You watched on New Year's Eve?
Well, I got a little bit of like a flu bug.
Oh,
so
really?
I was in bed watching you.
You were drunk.
I wasn't drunk.
She's saying.
Please, I wish.
Flu bug is a
No, I
celebrity for
wish.
drunk.
I was a little sore throat.
Really?
And
Oh, no.
my Anderson Cooper got me through.
Do your kids stay up till midnight?
We have, well, if any of you see my kids and tell them, I will tell my children that you were drunk. We have like fake midnight.
Oh, so
we pretend it's midnight at like 8 o'clock. And I'm like, wow, can you believe it? You guys stayed awake.
That's
and they're
a great
like,
idea.
oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I can't believe it's midnight. And I'm like, that's right. You better get to bed right away.
So you go around resetting all the clocks and
Yeah,
everything?
Isn't that great?
That's funny.
And then we count down 10, 9, 8.
Right.
Happy New Year. Off to bed. And then Mark and I always think that we'll have some incredible moment together, some New Year's moment. But we usually fall asleep around 9:15.
I personally think it's impossible to have fun going out on New Year's Eve. I think the best thing to do is just stay home and watch the whole thing on TV.
Right.
Because if you go out, there are all these parties, and I mean, I don't really like parties, so I'm perhaps not the best judge of this sort of thing. But there's too much pressure to actually have a good time.
Yes.
And there's always like the line for the coat check is always too long. You can't get a cab.
Right.
It's just a lot of agita.
And is that why you've taken to hosting shows and
it
working?
actually is.
Because I know you work 24 hours a day.
I started volunteering to work on New Year's Eve because I didn't want to have to come up with something social to do because I'm a recluse. So I figured I might as well just work. And it's actually the funnest thing imaginable. Times Square on New Year's Eve is actually really fun.
That's why people are into it. That's why people... is everything okay? Oh, okay. Somebody's not feeling well.
Oh.
Yeah, so
But yes, it's being there in the center of Times Square from like midnight to 12:10, with the confetti's going and Frank Sinatra singing "New York, New York." It's an amazing experience.
Yeah. And so after you hosted the show and the ball drops and you're off the air, you finally log off.
Right.
Did you do anything?
No. Went home, went to sleep. Yeah, that's it. That's all I did.
Sad, Anderson.
It's not sad at all. I was perfectly happy. I worked. I'd earned a paycheck that night. I went to bed happy and content. You know.
You cuddled up to your paycheck.
Exactly. Yeah.
You put it with all the others. You stuffed it in your mattress with all the other paychecks.
So I got you a present.
You got me a present?
Yes, I did get you a present. I was at the inauguration, and obviously for CNN.
Yes.
And they were selling all sorts of paraphernalia, you know, all sorts of Obama-related stuff. So I was trying to figure out what I could get you. I wanted to get you something with a little bit of bling. That's my BlackBerry. This is not for you.
Oh my gosh.
So I got you this.
Oh my gosh.
Ridiculously big. So yeah, it's a change. I guess it's like time for change. Anyway.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And it's got some sort of like sparkly stuff in it.
I will treasure this. Oh my gosh, it's got diamonds that float around.
Yeah.
It's got floating diamonds in there. Do you know who would love this? The Real Housewives would love it. Yeah, you got me so hooked on that show that now I can't stop watching it.
I think you're probably going to have it like read, you know.
No, I love
this.
Too big, I will wear this as a belt. So much. Thank you for thinking of me.
Well,
how was it? Tell me what was the most exciting thing you witnessed? You know what? Like, give me some behind-the-scenes dish because I know that your newscast I think was the most successful broadcast.
I don't. Yeah, CNN did very well on it. Everyone watched it on CNN, but it was nice. It was extraordinary to be there. I mean, anytime you're there for like a big event like that, it's always exciting. People are sort of in this heightened state of euphoria. Everyone's a little crazed.
Right.
And anyone they recognize from TV, they just sort of run after and want to photograph with.
Especially you.
No, not so much.
You're very recognizable.
Not so much.